On to the next round, documentary modes. Backstage originally considered using observational and expositionary modes, but later decided on expositionary. As part of the expositionary mode, there are conventions that can be applied. The next convention of the expositionary mode is facts. Facts are often used in documentaries to show the truth and evidence to the audience. The mode is built around creating the truth, therefore facts are often used in it. Did Backstage meet your challenges?
They rejected this convention. They didn't really use any statistics in the documentary as they wanted to focus more on the advice rather on statistics of how many people do or don't get into the industry. Instead of facts, they used opinions taken from the four industry professionals instead. Images are also used to illustrate and counterpoint the voiceover in the exposition mode. This is done to support narration or voiceover. Did Backstage meet your challenges? This was confirmed because they used a lot of cutaways. For example, when Ian said, you really have to be a jack of all trades, you have to have a lot of strings to your bow. During this part of the voiceover, we showed a cutaway of a guy singing. This counterpointed the voiceover as it showed what else you could be doing to be a jack of all trades, and in this case was sing. However, they could have improved the cutaways. For example, they could have filmed some of them better to be a bit more cinematic to fit the rest of the documentary, but they also could have included a variety of people, for example, larger groups, people with different ethnicities, to make it a lot less elitist, as at the moment, because they only use a small amount of people and they were from white middle class backgrounds, it comes across as they're the only people that can get into the industry. A variety of footage. Footage is varied, including things like interviews, live action, reenacted material, and archived material. This is done so audience can engage with the film better and provide different ways of conveying the message of the documentary. Did Backstage meet your challenges? Yeah, they confirmed this. They used a mix of interviews and montages which included different reenacted things, different activities, and different people as well. So there was a wide range of footage. The next convention is trying to persuade the audience of a point of view. With an expositionary mode, it often tries to persuade the audience to have a certain point of view. It does it through the images it uses and through the response and advice of the professionals of power. People in power, I should say. Did Backstage meet or challenge this? This was confirmed as the interviewees often used very persuasive language to convince the audience to go into the creative industry and to rid them of any doubts that they may have and to give them more of a positive look on it to try and get them into the industry and get them into what they're doing. Directly addressing the audience is our next convention. This is where questions are asked to the audience, with words like you being used to hook the audience. It is done to make the audience rethink what they are doing or what they once thought, and potentially persuading them to a certain point of view. Did Backstage meet or challenge this? This is confirmed as the interviewees often speak directly to the audience. For example, John says you have to go into the industry knowing it's not all glitz and glamour. This statement is telling the audience how not to think, and it's advice to them. And it uses the word you, so it directly gets their attention. So yes, they do use the ingenious converse convention.